So here's the thing. I feel so inspired when I'm out here in nature, especially by the ocean. Wow. Like I come out here and I have the ideas for videos and I want to paint and I want to take photos. Like just inspiration is just coming to me so naturally. But as soon as I go home and see all the clutter we've been collecting in between living places temporarily, because we've only been like subletting places really, which are 6 months or less, and yeah, just constantly moving, you just like get all this clutter that just never finds a home whenever you get to a new place. So today's video is going to be about decluttering our space and decluttering our minds at the same time. With all that being said, I want to be inspired when I'm at home and when I'm out in nature. So I'm going to go home now and I'm going to take care of all of our clutter, and I'm going to take you along because it's still so frosty outside and I can't wait for that sun to fully rise and come back out here. 'Cause I got something real. I got something real. 'Cause I got love. Yeah, yeah. I got love. It's so cold outside. Yeah, yeah. I got love. Yeah, yeah. I got love. Yeah, yeah. Okay, I had to make myself a real quick hot drink before we continue with this decluttering purpose of ours today. Minimalism is a tool to eliminate life's excess, focus on the essentials, and find happiness, fulfillment, and freedom. That is exactly what I want. And I feel like this clutter has just been slowing us down. Even just when I try to film in this room here. This is a really big living room. I'm going to show you in a second. And there's so much clutter just hanging around because I have been kind of like sorting through our stuff, especially, you know, when you move, you're like look at stuff and you find things that you own and you're like, I haven't painted in like a year. Why do I have 2 full boxes of painting stuff? If I could just have one little box in case I ever do want to go back to that hobby, because I do want to be creative and push that in my life, but I don't want to have a bunch of clutter in the way that I always looked at those boxes and I was like, I haven't painted in forever. It's just taking up space. It's making me feel bad. That is just not what I want. I want our home to be organized. I want it to be easy to see the things that inspire you, things that you pick up. You know, I want guitars to be out, so we pick them up and we play. I want the piano to have its own spot, you know, just like the music station. I want us to have like a little bit of an art box, but organized, no paint that's all hard and doesn't even work anymore, or it has separated. That's another thing, going through your stuff and actually really making sure that the things you own are still good. Wow, I went through a bathroom stuff earlier this week. That's when I had the idea to make this video, and we had so much, and there are so many. Honestly, I own so much makeup that was expired because I never really used makeup. And then I looked through it and like literally more than half was expired. Also, I have a bunch of different facial oils and hair products that I don't actually use anymore. Like with my type of hair, you try out a lot of different products. I don't know if this is for every girl out there or if it's just for all my brown girls. I try hair products and they don't work, and then I just keep them, and then I just have like a big bag of hair products for no reason. So that's not what I want. So I'm gonna enjoy my coffee and then we're gonna get to this project. Okay, I know this might seem like not the most clutter, but after going through all the different sections, there was actually a lot that I just threw out immediately, like I said before, in the bathroom section especially. And we don't really own a lot of kitchen things because we've been subletting places that actually have their own kitchen, like utensils and plates, and like everything is provided, so we don't really own a lot. I do have a little bit of a mug collection, which I love and I don't want to get rid of. Hopefully with the thought of us having our own home soon where we can have our own kitchen gadgets and everything, but until then it's relatively easy to sort through our things. But this took a while, every few weeks going through things again and making sure, like, do we use this, do we need this, will we need this in the future? And what I like doing is I actually like to declutter and then put it aside for a little while. Ideally, if you have a basement, put it in the basement, but then come back to it a few months later and look at the stuff and like, did you miss any of the things? Did you look for any of them? Did you use any of them? And if you did not, it's time for them to go. And these are the things, it's time to go for them. There's some pieces like this coat here. I love this coat, but I probably have not worn it in a year. And like 6 months ago, I put it aside because I realized I wasn't wearing it. And yeah, for the past 6 months, it's just been sitting in a box and I did not take it out. So it's time to say goodbye. Basically what it did is I made 3 different piles here. On my right side here, there's books, those jackets, just things that are in good conditions, good quality still. I'm gonna try to sell these on Facebook Marketplace. The books were really cheap. I really just want to get rid of them and want to get them in other people's homes where they can read them. We're only trying to keep books that we really think we're gonna read again. I love keeping poetry books. I do have a Kindle though, so most of the novels I read are just on my Kindle, so I don't actually have that big of a collection. My partner, on the other hand, he loves books and he has a bunch of them. That's why we're at the point where we can't just keep books that we're not gonna reread. And then on my left side, here's just the backpack in the back. This is the pile that's just gonna go in the garbage. This backpack is broken. It's breaking on the inside. Like, it has been breaking for a while now. I've had this for the past probably, I don't know, 8-9 years, and I had it in school and it's done its job, but I don't want to like donate it or anything. Then this pile in the front here is our donation / free pile. Sometimes we put things on the side of the street for free, but I think I'm gonna put it on Facebook Marketplace and mark it as free for people to pick up if they want to. There's like some good gloves, but they're used, so I don't want any money for them. They all have like marks in them. And then there's a tent here. There's something wrong with the tent. I gotta open it up and figure it out because I don't want to just give it away. And then there is a bunch of paint things down here that we haven't touched in probably at least a year. I did keep a little bit of paint stuff, but this is just too much. Like, also these boxes, this orange box, I hate it. It has been with us too long, so these things are gonna go. So we're all done. I uploaded every single item that is sitting over there onto Facebook Marketplace, either for free or with like a tiny price on it, and I got rid of the backpack and what I wanted to get rid of. And I will say I feel a lot better. I feel a lot lighter just finally getting them out of sight and out of my mind, really. It's been stressing me out for a little while now, just seeing that pile, because I kept decluttering and it is quite a slow process for me personally. I did the bathroom like one day at a time. When we moved, I went through quite a lot of things and then I just chucked them all there because I didn't have time to actually go through and see what quality the items were in and what to do with them. And yes, I just feel so good. I can't wait to just clean it all up, wait this week and see if we sell anything, and then go and donate most of the rest of the stuff. And yeah, it's just giving me peace of mind to finally deal with something I honestly would love to know, do you ever declutter? Do you have a system how you declutter? Do you do like a monthly quick declutter? Or some people have the system, if you buy an item, you get rid of an item, and that can go really to any category in your life. Like if you buy, don't buy new shampoo until your shampoo's almost used up. Whereas like, when you have like 5 different shampoos and you're not using some of them because you don't actually like them, you just don't know what to do with them, get rid of them. This is me telling you right now, just get rid of the things you don't use. Stop feeling bad for buying them, for wasting your money. Give them to a friend if you know that there is someone who likes the stuff. When I went through my bathroom things, I found a few items that I just don't use, and then I know like some of my friends might use, like these makeup remover pads. I don't really use makeup, so I messaged my friend and was like, hey, do you want these? They're not packaged anymore, but I've like barely used them and I just want to get rid of them. And she was like, sure, yeah, I'll take them. So sometimes I feel like there's an in-between zone where it's like I don't feel comfortable enough to actually sell these or give these even to a secondhand shop, but I'm okay with giving these things to friends, even like conditioners, all sorts of things like that. I like to just give on, so they're just gone for me. So yes, comment down below if you declutter ever, how it makes you feel, and what your habits are with that. I just feel really good. I can't wait to just clean it all up now and hopefully this week sell a bunch, and then like I said, get rid of the rest next week on my trip across Island. Oh. You guys, like this is it. This is the start. I feel like some things in life we just put off and don't do, and then once we do them, it feels so good. And that is how I feel right now. I feel so much lighter and just ready for anything really to come my way. Thank you so much for being here and watching this video. I'm sending you all of my love and my light, and I'm very excited to see you next week again. Until then, see you loves.